Hello everyone, welcome back to My Dreams Academy. Guys, in last video we discussed about the hemi-core data right now and non-core data. But in this video we will discuss about core data. Right now we will discuss about what, guys? About the core data. Guys, you know very well what is the basic difference between the core data as well as the non-core data. The one is the basic difference is what, guys? That is called the notochord. That is known as a what, guys? That is called the notochord will be there, right? So in case of the non-core data, notochord absent, but in case of core data, notochord is present, guys. Right now this is the main characteristics about of the core data. Core data means what, guys? Core data means notochord. Guys, this core data actually categorized into what, guys? Classified into mainly two groups. Right now this core data classified into mainly two groups. The first group is known as a what, guys? This is called the acraniata. This is known as a what, guys? Acraniata. And the second group is known as a what, guys? This is called the craniata. Right now acraniata as well as a craniata. Guys, what is the another name of the acraniata? So acraniata is also known as a what, guys? It is called the protochord data. Protochord data. In your NCERT mention about what, guys? Protochord data. But what's the another name of the protochord data, guys? That is known as a acraniata. Right now, and craniata is known as a what? This is called the euchord data. Euchord data, right now, not Eurochord data, euchord data, right? Guys, acraniata or protochord data as well as a craniata or euchord data is a part of what, guys? Part of the core data, right? Under the protochord data we will consider what, guys? Two subphylum. The first one is known as a what, guys? That is called the Eurochord data. That is known as a Eurochord data. And the second one is known as a cephalochord data. Cephalochord data, right now. So Eurochord data and cephalochord data is a part of the protochord data. Now, guys, what is the Eurochord data? What is the meaning of the Eurochord data? Guys, Eurochord data means, Euro means what? It is a made up of the two words. Euro means what, guys? Euro means tell, and core data means what, guys? Core data means notochord. So it's clear from the name, actually it's clear from the name. Euro means what, guys? Tell, and core data means what, guys? Notochord. So 100% here notochord present in a tail region. So what is the main feature of the Eurochord data, guys? That is our notochord present in larval tail. Present in where, guys? Present in larval tail. This is the main thing about our what, guys? About of the Eurochord data. Now what is the example of the Eurochord data, guys? Because in NEET exam they will directly ask question from the example. So I will give you the one trick, guys. Trick for the learning of the example. Right now, what is the trick, guys? Trick is known as a what? That is called the dash. Trick is what, guys? That is known as a what? That is called the dash. Dash is a trick of the Eurochord data. What is the dash, guys? Dash means what? D for what? D for the doliolum. D for what, guys? D for doliolum. D for doliolum. A for what, guys? A for acidia. A for what, guys? A for acidia. S for what, guys? S for sulpa. And H for what, guys? H for herdmania. H for what, guys? Herdmania. So this is what, guys? These are the four examples considered under the Eurochord data. That is called the doliolum, acidia, sulpa and herdmania. And the trick is what, guys? Dash. Trick is what? Dash. Dash is the example of the Eurochord data. Means notochord present in a larval tail. Right now, what? Example: doliolum, acidia, sulpa and herdmania. Right? Okay. Now next is what, guys? Cephalochord data. What is the meaning of the cephalochord data, guys? Cephalochord data means what? Cephalo means what? Cephalo means head region, right now. And chord data means what, guys? Chord data means notochord. So here means what, guys? Notochord. Actually, notochord present in head to what, guys? Head to tail region. Head to what, guys? Head to tail region. Means notochord extend from head to tail region. Right now, throughout of life. What, guys? Throughout of life. So this is known as a what, guys? It is called the cephalochord data. right now. Cephalic means what guys, head region, and chordata means notochord. So notochord present from head to what guys, develop from head to tail region, right now, known as a cephalochordata. What is the example of what guys, what is the example of the cephalochordata, right now? So cephalochordata example is a branchiostomata. What guys, branchiostoma, right? So this is what guys, this is a branchiostoma is what guys, it is an example of the cephalochordata. Next is what guys, next about what about of the craniata, or what guys, about of the euchordata. What is the craniata and euchordata guys, right now? First of all, under the euchordata, consider what guys, consider the vertebrata. What guys, we consider what guys, vertebrata. So vertebrata is a part of what guys, part of the euchordata. Guys, it's clear from the name what is the meaning of vertebrata. Guys, actually here notochord replaced by vertebral column. Notochord replaced by what guys, notochord replaced by vertebral column will be there. Notochord replaced by vertebral column, right now. So notochord replaced by vertebral column. Now one another point guys, all vertebrates, what guys, all vertebrates are chordates, but all chordates are not vertebrates, This is a very important point guys, right now. What I'm saying, that is all vertebrates are chordates, but all chordates are not vertebrate. Why? Because of what guys, because of the under the chordata, protochordata and euchordata both are there now. So how it is possible? All chordates, all vertebrates are chordate, it is possible right now, but all chordates are vertebrates not possible, because of the under the chordates, what guys, euchordata means vertebrates, as well as what guys, protochordata both are there right now. Okay, so this is what guys, it is about of the vertebrata right now. Guys, this vertebrata is also what guys, we are talking about if vertebrata. So this vertebrata is also categorized into what guys, categorized into the phylums, right now, categorized into the what guys, phylums will be there. Phylums in the sense what guys, that is about what guys, about of the first one is known as Aganatha. First one is known as what guys, Aganatha, right now, and second one is known as what guys, that is called the Ganathostomata. That is known as Ganathostomata. What is the meaning of the Aganatha as well as a Ganathostomata guys? Aganatha in the sense what guys, that is Aganatha, it's clear from the name. A means what, absent. Ganatha means what guys, about of the presence will be there right now, about of the presence will be there right now. Now under the Aganthostomata, what we will consider guys, right now, and under the what guys, Ganathostomata, what we will consider. So that type of the things in the sense what guys, about the vertebrata we can discuss in the next video, what is the vertebrata. So what I discussed guys, about the what guys, about of the protochordata. Under the protochordata is what guys, urochordata as well as cephalochordata. Second point is what guys, craniata or euchordata. Under the euchordata is what guys, vertebrata. Under the vertebrata is what guys, Aganatha and Ganathostomata. So in next video we'll discuss about of the Aganatha as well as what guys, Ganathostomata, right? So okay guys, have a nice day. We will meet in next video.